Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar post-game analysis. Today, we get double Incendiary rounds. Yes, I think this is Vanessa's best burn item if you could potentially build around it. What I mean by that, just give some scaling to this, because when you use an adjacent item, burn is a very, very powerful effect. You just need some ways of scaling it up. Oni Mask in particular is probably one of your best bets, but getting two of them is a real treat, real pleasure. Get to do some crazy, crazy stuff. But in addition, the item, TommooO Gun, is my first interaction with the skill Loaded Fury. Very awesome to see. His base 50 ammo is a ton. It's like very overkill. It's not too many situations where you're going to need 50 ammo. However, with the skill Loaded Fury, you take all that extra ammo and turn it into damage. Really awesome to see this interaction. It doesn't happen too often. But when it does happen, it's pretty sweet. And now we got it all lined up. So really, really nice to see. In addition, what I want to harp on here is hotspot in particular. When you use your leftmost item, burn 2, 3, 4. This comes into play for positioning wise on your board. If your leftmost item is something like Incendiary rounds, and you want like the item next to it on the right to get the hotspot trigger, I'm pretty sure it does work. In the run, I kind of go back and forth whether as to it works or not. But I think they made a lot of quality of life changes with the leftmost, rightmost conditions. In particular, one example is like fiber optics. Like when you use your leftmost item, charge your rightmost item. That works, let's say you had Incendiary rounds in your leftmost spot. Fiber optics won't see this. It looks for an item with an activatable cooldown, cooldown more than 0. I think that's how it's coded in. So it does work if something like Incendiary rounds takes your leftmost spot, and you want the item to the right of it to get the hot spot, trigger. So just keep that in mind. I do propose the question. If it's different, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it works with that. So enough harping on that. Without further ado, please enjoy the run. Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. I'm straight into a Vanessa rank match. Enchanted items are a bit lackluster here. But we take the heavy bolas, I suppose, and go from there. Arbit Rage. Okay, so we're trying to be as strong as possible to win some fights. Maybe get some more gold. As we go straight into Banana Baller. Here we go. Picking up the blue nanas. Very good, because we see the tiny furry monster. We can get a skill. Love to see it. Take the right-handed. As well. Her chance is nice. We'll give a roll. Right and left-handed, sure. Supply cash, I've been liking it, but at bronze tier, really hasn't been doing it for me. So. Meanwhile, Charclaw's weapon spam seems like the move for now. Hello, kitty cat. Hello. Hello, hello. As we get ready for the first fight versus a pig. Sharkles is kind of just like the showcase equivalent for pig, just slightly worse. So we'll see if we have what it takes. He's got 2 enchanted items, so I guess he had a curio shop, right, and sold the chimeric egg right away. If I was the pig, I would have held on to it. If I was in his shoes. Like, I get it, you want, like, a broken small item. But, like, picking it up on day 1 is not only a lot of money later on, but also a free diamond tier item with an enchant later on. So we have enough to win the fight. My positioning was a little bit off, left and right-handed. Probably should have did Shark Claws, Piranha, or at least Revolver. But yeah, not bad, not bad. First fight is a dub nonetheless. Generically good skill though. Take it. Love this encounter. We could re-roll the Bolas, which I was kind of interested in. It's a bit risky, but heavy Calico, I don't know if that's any better. I was hoping for like a good heavy item to abuse here a little bit. That being said, Robo Gaming maybe 1 and 6. We'll go for it. Seems good. If not, we're probably getting something good from here. Yeah. I've been like super enjoying Bazaar lately. Like I always do, but like I don't know, this patch just feels really good generally speaking, which is like awesome. This expansion and everything else. Like there's some busted stuff for sure, but nothing's like overtly like, all right, this has to go or I'm not, you know. So that's a really, really good feeling. As we go to JJ, pick up the Switchblade plus. We do another Piranha. Although Life Preserver, there's merit to taking that for sure. Like volcanic vents, you never know if we get dabble in the burn synergies, but I don't know. We're being offered weapons, so we're just gonna run weapons. That's just like kind of how it is. Yep, as we say go. Honestly, I kind of like the chum better for a little more crit damages and such. And more importantly about that insect wing, it seems so minute, but these little things add up over the course of a run. Since we reduce this faster than 6 seconds, this will go off before both of these piranhas go off. So they see the additional 10 damage. And that could equate to what? Additional, 10 damage in each. And if you crit with that, 60 damage potentially if they both crit. So like these little fine details add up. Taking on Airvax. So very early game to kind of mid game build we got going on. And we'll go from there. Orange Julian gaming, but that's a big shield. Hopefully no crit. Alright, I think we have a chance. Maybe, maybe not. Katana's really good. Couple of crits, I think we had that, but no biggie. Not too big of a deal. Guess the bolus would have been better here than this. Slow item, sure, we'll take a look. Could transform this again. But I think I'd just rather look for stuff. We have some money to spend. Dive weights could be some haste. We get the Oni mask, which I'm more than half interested in, let's just say. Because we have Peaceful Eye, like we have a bit of crit chance. So that could be a cool pivot. I really enjoy Oni mask. But we just need crit chance more than anything. We take the Aetherite. Big fan here. Big fan. Let's go with that. If we get Incendiary rounds, we're really pushed into the Oni mask direction. And we go from there. So we get Force Field. Force Field's also a very fun build around. On Vanessa, it's definitely questionable. Yeah, let's go with questionable. I think that's the right way to describe it. But could be cool.
I would never debase my wares by
Looking for things here. And we kind of need to make a bit of a decision here. Do we go for the crit? Crit Oni mask direction? I think so. It's either that or we do force field stuff. I think it's one or the other. So the Zorsid seems like the ticket. Pretty bronze tier item. It's more haste duration. I'm kind of down for that.
Feel the difference?
Versus a little more burn, which a little's 3, which is really like more than 3, 9 even. More crit chance. Okay. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Couple of burn items and such. The dive weights is pretty nice for haste. 4 haste triggers. Alright. Nothing spectacular about this, but nonetheless, could be good. Could be good. Our damage has very high potential, but it is kind of held back a bit by how much we crit. So we'll see. If we get lucky piranha crits, I think we're chilling, but if not, yeah, like we've gotten none so far. There you go. Seeing just like that, 45 burn on volcanic vents is quite strong. Like, you go from 0 to 100 real quick with Oni Mask, which is like the fun part. So, we'll be looking to hopefully get some more crit chance as we move right along to day 4. And XP. And XP. We want them both. For sure. Keen Eye is great. But Conflagration is pretty good right now. That's guaranteed scaling. Retiree could open a door for force field shenanigans, but like it'd be so kind of weird to push for. We can go for Keen Eye here, which would be obviously the best. What? It's a 1 in 7. Otherwise, we're getting the Clockwork Blades, which is good too. Hopefully. So 50-50, we get something decent here. If not, the gold bar. Sweet. Keen Eye is exactly what we wanted. I don't know why I went like this. This doesn't... Yeah, anyways.
Try Oiling or Nympho.
Invigorating Cold could be good. Heated Shells is maybe okay. For Zoricid triggers. That's like the only reason why you'd kind of take this. I guess we're running dive weights right now. Probably will for a bit at the bare minimum. If not, we run Shot Glass. So anything to speed up Zoricid is pretty good. More haste duration, like I said, pretty good. Shuriken. It's a little slow. A little slow for sure. And yeah, no, this is pretty sweet setup. Gold tier dive weights already is awesome. Could have rerolled the force field. Like, that's definitely food for thought, but get on Jazar. So we got decently more powerful between getting more crit chance, which is the main way. And then next, we got skills, Conflagration, and Heated Shells for the Zoricid. So we should have not perma-haste uptime, but a decent bit. Oh my god, my cat is tweaking out as per usual. Knocking over everything. But unfortunately, we got frozen. I think if we didn't get frozen on our important item, we would have been fine. But still, I think Shot Glass is still really good here. Port, not so much. That charge is definitely worth considering, but... I've considered it. I passed.
Heaps of ammo. Watch yourself.
I would spar with you, but this leg.
These are okay.
All my weapons have been tested in battle. Have you?
A lot of burn support here, I suppose. We'll go for this. think in this situation, Restored Claws can be okay, because we're not like a bursty build. We're more like a sustain scaling build. You see how important getting crit chances, though? Like, 206 burn is a huge number. Huge. So, we get the Restorative Claws, like we were talking about. Also, my die weights positioning was a bit off. You guys probably noticed that. More starting burn. Or we can look for the upgrades. Like, this is better. So this is kind of cool. There's no way we get... this down to 6 seconds. Sea Shadow's kind of neat, though. We're losing out on items that can crit, though. Sea Shadow's just a bit awkward here. 5 regen. I was hoping for a fight. But anyways, this isn't too terrible. Like, yeah, I could put it next to here. We lose 10% crit chance here. But I think the haste is probably more important. Maybe give this crit. Go for a big 1-2. It's really decent sustain, though, which is nice. Take on Gal Magus. Here we go. Flagship OJ build. It's a decent amount of damage. 80 damage is pretty good. Pretty good. I think we'll probably sustain through it. I don't know. Unless they crit. Yeah. 21%. That'll do it. So. It was close, though. It was real close. Transform. Medium items. I think we go for our large items. We'll go for Descenders. We're starting burn on volcanic vents. This is a good deal to me. An upgrade Noni mask. Now we're starting to cook. So once this hit Skull tier, we start to scale really well if we crit, which is nice. Ice, spice, and everything nice. Hoping for the temple ticket. It's a big power spike for us if we can get it. But we, you know, we're not a bursty build. We're a very mid-game scaling comp right now, especially with the fire claws. Exposing toxins is kind of cool if we get poison enchant. Those are okay. Keen Eye upgrade's probably better than the Final Flame for sure. Again, best form of scaling is indeed the critting. Fishing rod. Okay. I don't know if there's any weapons we really care about. Take a free one then. We only have Piranha on board, so it can crit. But 17% crit chance is something. You know. Maybe we'd like to reroll this, but... Oh, it's also, you know what? It's also an aquatic item for dive weights. I think that's a good enough reason to keep it. Yeah, we'll keep it for now. Get on Dinosaur. Just a bit awkward. It's like, the Piranha's like a means to the end. It doesn't do anything, right? We just hope it crits once, and then that's essentially, for us, 18 burn across the board. Multicast, that's like 30 burn across the board if it crits. It's like really good. Dub. And arborage value too, so it's like we have 2 extra income too. That's why our money situation is not bad for sure. On to day 7. Cool. Mandela. What did I want to reroll? This? Or we could just look for shot glass. Haste item? Let's reroll. Well, I was gonna reroll, but getting incendiary rounds is way more important. Like, astronomically more important than rerolling this. So, very happy to see this item. It's probably one of Vanessa's best carry items at the moment. For certainty. A lot of good enchants you can get and such. We almost don't need the Zoracid. When you slow, this gains 4 burn. Let's figure this out. I don't think we crit reliably enough. Nah, we'll buy these. I don't think we're running them, but there might be a world where we want to. But more starting crit chance is a big deal. We like to see it. 37% crit chance there. Pretty sweet. The Zoracid's interesting. I think it's still probably good. More starting burn, more crit chance. I think more crit chance, right? Means to the end, critting. Shock Trooper. Oh, don't mind if I do. Look how slow our start is, though. That's the one overwhelming problem with this build. It like the 20% crit chance, I think, before Tracer Round scaled up. This fight feels terrible sometimes, I swear. Like, it's not too big of a deal, but it's just a bit like, really? Sure. We level up anyways, though. So we look for burn skills. Yeah, seems good. Fiery. Toxic Flame is cool and all. But I suppose we'll take Hotspot. A lot of instances of burn triggers, so that's good for Zoracid. Which I guess we could throw Zoracid all the way on the left. Positioning just becomes a bit awkward. We could get dive weights down to 6 seconds if we position like this. And Zoracid should be a decent amount of Incendiary rounds triggers anyways. We just wish Volcanic Vents was next to here. And this. A bit awkward. But I think we'll make do. Might be like suboptimal positioning. You really want Incendiary rounds next to the fastest items, right? But I think it's so important that this goes off in 6 seconds instead of 7 or 8. Recycling being Mac is definitely interesting. Oh my goodness, that's so many crit potions. Like bottle lightnings. Okay. Sustained through, though. Very nice. Man, he's been lucky rolling so many fiery... like, fire potions, like, bottle lightnings. It's crazy. On the board. One more day to find a temple ticket. Give it our best shot. Easiest way is definitely Area Dome. Otherwise, we'll get creative with it or something. Charge a tool is pretty good. We don't haste the vehicle, though. Rowboat, huh? Rowboat can charge some stuff up. It's only 1 second, though. If this was Gold Tier Plus, I'd think about it. More aquatics. I mean, if we get Zorsids, more of them, that is. It's pretty good. Go for the more XP. Sure. Don't mind if I do. I think that was a lot of XP too. That was a really, really good drop. Plus this. Dragon, I think we beat Dragon, though all these are good fights. For Freight, especially. But Draconic Rage, we have an interesting route. Or Dragonheart. Honestly, we have a bunch of burn triggers for Dragonheart too. That'd be interesting. Probably take out the Restorative Claws. Or we'll just take 20 regen. It's very nice too. 3 XP we level up. I don't know if we do that, but
Sylvia, by any chance? Did she mention me?
I guess Restorative Claws is kind of making the cut here. And there's not too many better shops, so we'll re-roll this. Heavy Chum. Alright, see go. That's Palabri. So, kind of working out at the moment. Our enchant, we would love... Yeah, either crit, burn, or slow. So, like, we have a lot of good hits. Also, I mean... I guess poison would be okay for exposing toxins value. But we have a lot of cool options here. Yeah, and Zorsid is going off kind of crazy, like... This guy has a ton of shielding, though. The catfish is going kind of crazy, no? But we have really good sustain, too. Like, we're both mid-game focus builds. Trying to scale up, but we do it so much better. Let's take a close look here. So, Zorsid goes off 9 times. Volcanic Vents also goes off 9 times. And then Dive Weights went off a decent bit, so... Crit chance on what is the question. Or we could just throw Obsidian on the let me see what's more important. I think I kind of like the damage scaling here. It's very strong. Because I want our fastest item in this hotspot values, you know. Which, like, this isn't our fastest item, but it goes off a decent bit.
Do you have any really small things?
Sea Shadow's pretty decent, too. We could be moving out of the Restorative Claw situation, just, like, try to go fast.
Made a sale.
Gotta go fast, you know? Multicast Zorzid is kind of like a pipe dream. Multicasting source, it's kind of crazy though. Like with how many burn triggers we actually have. Restorative Claws, you done us well, but I think it's more of a win more item at this point. So I really want hotspot value and incendiary rounds value. But like this isn't hasting anything. That's like a very important distinction here. I want to see how this looks for a fight. Like I don't think this is ideal, not even close to, like positioning wise and everything else. Well, maybe it's what we're doing for now. Void Knight. It's not really a good fight to experiment on either. I haven't taken this fight forever. Void Knight? I didn't even know they like changed its name. Void Fight. Also, we're not getting any integrated HUD value. It's a bit awkward. But we're doing all this to get heated shell or hotspot value on the Zorsid. Which, like, yeah, once it gets to at least the first multicast, it's pretty good, no? 1 off 12 times. It's not hasting anything, though. That's the really weird part. It's Scythe. It's an easy sell angle, for sure.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Stealth glider's funny. It's almost a stealth glider angle. Someone said, like, about, like, was talking about this item. It's almost an angle. Shot glass with incendiary rounds is kind of neat. Because it takes us so long to go off. Like, I could see this being decent. For sure. Get a burn item is always pretty good. Ooh, but we can get a second incendiary rounds. Ooh. Okay. 2 incendiary rounds would be crazy. That would go hard. But against Mr. Moo. Yep. I think they're diamond tier here, so we could get duplicates. Unless they're gold tier. Oh, it's like a 50-50? It's a 50-50 if we get incendiary rounds, which ones we're going to get. Oh, yoy. Okay. Tricky. Then we'd put Zorsid between 2 of them. That would be nuts. Look at that TommooO gun. It's not a bad item though. Plus, it's also a heated shell trigger. And I think that's the only ammo skill we really care about. So we'll go Old Zane. Should have some good stuff. Let's have some bad stuff. Wait, Loaded Fury plus TommooO gun? Wait a minute, guys. For each ammo you have in play, right? Does that read like I think? Or just ammo item?
You've come a long way, Lady Crusader.
Deal damage equal to this item's ammo? Why is it only 32 though? Is this ammo item? I guess we only have 3 ammo items. I don't know. Kind of weird. Dive weights is becoming very awkward. Oh. I think hotspot gets us going faster. Yes. Yeah, our board's a bit awkward. But I think it should be okay. Shouldn't this be a lot more damage, my crazy load fury stuff? Does it have to update like during the fight or what? There it is, 122. That's a lot of starting damage actually. That's crazy. The dream, the TommooO gun loaded fury dream is real. That was a really sweet pickup, no? Like back to back. TommooO was like, sure, I got it, and then like got load for it. He was like, all right, sure. This is what we're doing now. Yeah, this is sweet. Definitely like our playables would use some help. We take the guaranteed gunpowder for shot glass. I think we do. Let's play it safe. Plus, it's 2 more damage. Yippee. There you go. Let's reroll seashell here. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeti crab. I think boss arrow is probably good for us. Probably a decent skill. Juggler, frosty champion. I don't think we care. Boss arrow. And we're still lacking a little bit of crit chance. I think, honestly speaking. This is where like a Blazehound Warden would be good though over Oni Mask. So we don't have the crit chance, which is, again, I think I say a decent bit, but it's hard to get the crit chance. It is like to just get the random triggers. We got Barcoon. So we have slow and burn on board if we take these 2 out. Could have tropical island in the inventory for value, which I don't hate. Question is, would we run weather glass though? Or multicast 3? If it was multicast 4, because like we're not running volcanic vents, why would you run weather glass? If we get like a good enchant, maybe. But there's the angler mangler. It screws off a decent bit. Not as fast as Zorsid though. We only have 1 big slow trigger. Plus, I don't want to take card tables multicasting value. Pistol Sword's kind of cute here. That would be like a decent pivot, but I think we're good. I think we're good on that. Oni Mask upgrade would be good as well. HUD upgrade. I guess. But because we're trying to get this value, just positioning becomes weird. Really weird. Alright. Stock lines would be okay. Yeah. It's still a crazy amount of damage. This is one of some of the most damage I've ever seen, because like this right here is like more ammo items than like Vanessa's usually, like more ammo on items than Vanessa usually sees in the entire run. Taking on Anto, who's on the last life. Anto Nemu. What do you got? Ooh, a shield dually with bunker. I can respect this a lot. Where's your payoff though? Charcoal's your payoff for a bunker build? That's crazy to me, as a matter of fact. That's crazy. Something went wrong. Like you didn't find force field or something. We found force field as Vanessa. What happened? What happened? Like bunker with no payoff, and this is why I don't think I see a lot of bunker boards. They just don't get the payoffs. I don't know. Like I would go for the force field first, then go for the bunker. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Oni mask upgrade would be good. I don't even know how card table upgrades. Like the increased cooldown goes down or something. I feel like Rowboat could be decent here. At gold tier, I'm half interested, alright? You got my ear.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to you.
It is down to 4.5 seconds, which is good and important. Powder Keg, I think, is the finisher we're kind of looking for, though. It's a lot of damage. 25% crit chance, too. Could upgrade it even more. I do want to look at card table real quick. Yeah, just the... I'm gonna go to 2 seconds here. More Onimask scalings. I should probably take an upgrade, but we have gold. So, you can't always get skills, you can always get upgrades. My exact thought process. Building Crescendo, not that great here. Left Eye's kind of neat. You know, I'll settle. Usually I roll here, but Left Eye's actually really good. So we're still lacking some crit chance for sure. Okay. And the question I have is, how fast does Conflagration go? So, hopefully we can answer that. Into the Void Ren, we get that value technically. Once the Powder Keg gets destroyed. I mean, that looked really good. Like, Powder Keg is the perfect payoff for Hotspot plus Heated Shells. I don't know if we take Into the Void, though. That might be questionable. We don't need it. No need to risk it. Oh. Into another fight. That'll let us level up. Ooh, and Void Colossus can be very good. We would love Void Rage. Not Void Energy here. Void Rage. Like, our haste situation's kind of just accounted for. Also Void Shield, right? I think we would sneak in Void Shield. Not Void Ray though. Too many Void names. Alright, Diamond tier skills, get some busted. Easy clap. Just 10 times use a tool. Which is pretty good with... We don't have die weights in there. Okay. Frostfire's just good. I'll take it. Frostfire's just good. Just good. Hang on, a wacky whack. Nice. You're a pretty sick build. I think we transitioned pretty well into the late game. It's a turbo. That's a no. That's a lot of burn. That's a lot of healing too. That passive power. Wow, that's cool. Cool passive power value, but almost saved for the vitality potion, but we got it. I'm glad they nerfed Powder Keg though. It's definitely an issue. You could still one-shot people kind of, but like it's not a true one-shot unless you get Obsidian crit within all that. You know. Monster Ranch is always nice. Just the feather here. I like that a lot. Gotta go fast. Yeah, TommooO gun was a really nice fit here, though. I'm very happy for that. Our table's a little weird, but I think it's still good enough. Jack of all trades works with this. We don't need the XP in this guy. Double crit damage. Maybe even pendulum. There's a world. I don't know. Magic carpet. I think we're okay on that. We could get it down to 1 second, but might take too long for that. Get the scrap for JJ. I don't know. We're sitting pretty. That's for sure. All right. I mean, getting diamond tier coconuts and whatnot. This would be really nice for the passives build, no? We'd love that. Love that for us. Taking on a Mac, day 424. Okay. Good luck, good luck.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Yeah, so win or lose, I'm super happy with how everything turned out, generally speaking. Oh, what a build. I haven't seen the moose staff in forever. You know what? Why is that? I think it's still a pretty good build around. Especially with like life conduit, obsidian, yeah. Harlequin's a little weird. That much I'm down for the staff moose, but yeah, like this went off 6 times. That's crazy. Crazy nice, that is. Freeze was really good versus him. He had so few items. So hear me out. If we got shipwreck, we would not run it. Okay. Second incendiary rounds. By the way. Alright. Interesting. That change your board up a bit? I think it does. Because now we kind of just win with Zorset as is. Do we even need the shot glass? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, nesting doll is a 2-second item. Honestly, it's almost better than TommooO gun. No cap. Let's see how this feels. I think I'd rather something else here at this point, I guess, but it should be pretty good though. Check this out. This goes off really fast. Get our burn triggers rolling fast. Dorset is not multicasting now. I almost felt slower though.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish.
Another void raid? Dang. We should probably just upgrade this. We already have a ton of very good skills. This is, 5% more damage, 10 if we crit. One more starting burn, starting damage. Prove your burn items. We could get a funny enchant. One more starting burn, honestly, is pretty good. Let's go for the funny enchant. Restorative. Sure. Don't mind that. I don't know. I think I kind of like the card table still, though. We lose out on a ton of starting damage if we take out the TommooO gun. But again, I say this too often, but a 2-second cooldown. Kinda nice. Yeah, let's try it like this. We miss out on like 100 damage though. 2 for each. Yeah, like literally 100 damage starting. We'll try it though. I think the second sitting round is just like cream of the crop. Taking on Showstopper. Day 13, unfair pig builds incoming. Where's the yo-yo? Shiny? Why everything is he got shiny bootstraps. Oh my god. We didn't crit with the powder keg either. Everything's shiny. Guy's on a loss streak too. He could probably... I don't even know. 21 times. I guess it takes him a little bit to scale up. So, no big deal there. Burn enchant 1 time. Slow effects. Critting with the barrel powder keg seems like the way to win though. I'm cool with that. Yep. This thing crits, we're probably winning the fight.
This is why I wear red, so the crew won't see me bleed.
See, I wish Hotspot, correct me if I'm wrong, definitely let me know. I don't know for sure. But I kind of wish Hotspot cared about your leftmost activated item. Because that's how most other items work. I don't know if they fixed it since, but like... You know, ideally we could run this, and their leftmost item would be Zoracid. It kind of looks like it is. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't always like that. And it's going to be really hard to tell if we even test it for a fight. So I guess we'll see. We'll try to look at it as close as we can. But I'm pretty sure it still thinks this is our leftmost item when, like, by the game logic, it shouldn't. I know that's what they've been working on. So, yeah, definitely let me know, please, about that one. Big Boss Harrow. Leftmost item. Because, like, for stuff like fiber optics, I know... Like, let's say fiber optics was here or here. Like, this would be our leftmost item because this doesn't have an activatable ability. So, take it on. Boss Hero. We could try and see this fight. It's really hard to tell. Like, I don't know what's charging what at what point. Katana, another 2-second item. We get the slow one.
Did you get that?
Honestly, the haste is kind of nice. Take the haste.
You know that, right?
We almost don't even need the Oni mask scaling. Almost. We'll keep it. Matchbox Gaming. I will take Lookadooley, maybe fiber optics and such. Atomic Clock. Atomic Clock is interesting. That's... Give a +1 ammo too? That's four very fast triggers, by the way. That's even faster than Nesting Doll. And now is here where we roll our gold. That's the fun part. All of it. All of it's gonna be gone. Ammo? Oh, We missed on ammo. That's right, though. Insect wing. Or more starting burn. Good insect wing or feather. Feather, I mean. Alright. Take it on a pig. I mean, this is a very powerful effect, too. We wish it was diamond here, but it's okay. We'll make do. Can't complain. Losing on card table value one more time, but I think this is okay. Hopefully we win before it matters. That's the goal. Because trying to scale up against pigs probably not going to work. They're probably going to outscale you. So we shall see. 28-hour fitness. How am I not surprised? With electrified hole is very strong. Risk warriors. Rose the yo-yo, but we're just, yeah, this happens every time. We're just a little short on damage. The thing is, even if we like scaled up, it wouldn't have mattered. 28-hour fitness is crazy good. So, yeah, not bad. Not a bad run. Showcase a lot of cool stuff. Load Fury with TommooO gun especially. So, if you got this far, like, subscribe, that sort of stuff. Shout out to my members up there. Super awesome. That's above and beyond support. Truly. Thank you. Allows me to keep doing content like this too, for sure. So, had a ton of fun, and hope you guys did too. And yeah, definitely let me know about this interaction here. If the Incendiary rounds is here. Yeah. So, yeah. Till next one. Take care. If I find out, I'll try to let you know down. Pin something down in the comments or on Discord. So, bye bye. To diamond we go. Sweet.